They run with a big man in his 7th season. It's Derrick Henry. Now, he's able to break through one tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage. Well, this defense for the Bengals, they were excellent a week ago in the win over Pittsburgh.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of sacks total and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
Here's Tannehill. This will go to Henry out wide. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. Well, we just saw shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones down.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Trey Hendrickson has now recorded.
Gun. Cut. 11 Palmer.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Now Burrow. That one taken in by T. Higgins. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. Yes, it's the first half, but we'll see if that stuff there on 3rd and 1 comes back to haunt him.
I hope you don't mind, but it's not going to stop me from putting a check mark next to this play. Let's look back as this game progresses and see if this is one of the key plays in the game, even though it occurred early.
They'll try and run with Mixon. Shifts by him, and they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. 4th and short. They had the ball right at the midfield stripe. Was curious what they were going to do. Turns out going for it, the good play.
Reminded me of a conversation we had yesterday before this game where you said, you know, it's interesting about the NFL nowadays. Oftentimes in short yardage situations, they throw the ball. In the old days, they would run it. That was an old school call right there.
They'll go for a gain of 7, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. The Bengals at 9-1 on the year. They've been flawless these last couple months, winners of 9 in a row.
And let's give them a ton of credit because in a league that's built on any given Sunday, any team can win. To run on this kind of a streak, this kind of a number, that's pretty darn impressive.
On 3rd down, Mixon. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. 2 yards is the pickup, and that'll be good enough for a Cincinnati first. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. The numbers a week ago for Chase. 7 catches, 94 yards.
Look, I know everybody wants to be number 1 in everything they do, but he's number 2 in the league in receiving yards. That's a strong number, a strong year, and they want that to continue.
Now it's 2nd and 9. Now it's Burrow. Another one into the hands of Jamar Chase. And they'll get him down inside the red zone at the 14. It's also a gain of 14. 1st down. Really a solid start here on the opening drive, Charles. He's now 4 of 4, and they're already in plus territory.
Here we go. Brandon, he's been so precise to start this game, like we're watching an operation taking place right now. Master surgeon at work.
From the red zone now, here's Burrow, 1st down. And it's caught. And the Bengals are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. From the 2, here's 1st and goal. Now they'll send a tight end in motion left. And Burrow going to throw again. Touchdown, Bengals. Jamar Chase with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Bengals are on the board. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down. The numbers on the ground for Henry last week. 15 carries, 138 yards, and a touchdown.
So he scored his 8th touchdown on the ground last week. And most guys I know, they want to get into round numbers. So, 10 is really the goal. And this is one sport where being selfish and scoring touchdowns is a good thing. Look for he and the offense to try and get him in there at least twice in this game.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Ready for the 2nd quarter from Tennessee, and it's the homestanding Titans in possession as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming.
Here we go, here we go.
Back to throw, Tannehill. And right side, Henry's got it. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
It's complete here to T.Y. Hilton. And he will have a Titans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that 3rd down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you got your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field defensively. Make sure you know where he is because he understands how to get open in key situations.
A 1st down carry for Henry. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. Now, these two teams, the Bengals and Titans, you might remember they met in the divisional round of the playoffs last year. And that was a shocker. Titans seeded number 1 at home, coming off the bye. They were upset by the upstart Bengals, 19-16 on a 35-degree January day in Nashville. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter. From the 50, it's Tannehill. Looking for Woods again. Field at the 43. Second down and 3. Back to the ground now. It's Henry. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
They keep it with Henry on 1st down. Down to about the 37. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
Here we go, here we go.
Now a play fake, and it's Tannehill. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Daxton Hill brings him down, and that's a play he's going to remember. The first sack of his NFL career.
The drive had started well after a punt last time. Now it's slowed down a bit, and let's face it, they don't want to punt the ball in back-to-back series. They want a sustained drive on this one.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to sling this deep downfield. It's incomplete. Took a shot.
On 1, ready?
Mixon with a first down carry. And he'll get it down here to the 43. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Hey, it's not the most spectacular play, but I think most teams would take that every single time for the first play of the drive. Begin the series with positive yardage and set yourself up for a very manageable 2nd down.
And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 33.
On 1, ready?
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Burrow on 3rd down. This goes out wide from Mixon. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Here we go.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Now that's absolutely frustrating for a defender. Had a chance to get him on the ground before he got to the sideline, but what great vision and understanding where he is on the field as he headed for the marker and picked up the first down.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And he's going to take this one down to the 25. Give him 8 yards there. Still a few inches to go, though, as it'll be 3rd down at about the length of the football. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
On that snap, he's the hero of his defense up to the play he just made. A one-possession game, and his hit kept it exactly that.
On 1, ready?
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll send the big tight end in motion right. On 2nd and 10. Burrow. Open man is Higgins, and he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. A 15-yard touchdown. On 1st and 10, Tannehill. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down. Here's Tannehill. Over the middle, complete. It's Henry. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Throwing again on 2nd down. Tannehill, and it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 38-yard line. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped.
Offside. Defense.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Now they'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. Here's 1st and 5. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Now Tannehill. He's going to be brought down at about the 16.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
First down now, but that clock rolling. From the red zone now, Tannehill. And finding the tight end, Hooper. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. Now the Titans will use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
Here we go.
6 yards left on second down. Tannehill throwing again. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Henry. Oh, he's going to be brought down there in the field of play, and the clock will run. No timeouts. They will not have the chance to bring out the field goal unit. So we have reached halftime here, and it's the visiting Bengals out in front. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
We'll begin up at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. And that one tied 14 apiece in the second quarter. From there, we head over to MetLife Stadium to check in on the Jets. And that matchup all even in their battle with the Chicago Bears. Now time for a check of the next-gen stats in the first half for the Bengals. And there were a few factors as to why they built this good-size advantage, but the rushing numbers were not all that amazing. We'll see if they can pick it up in the second half. But meanwhile, for the Titans, there's a look at what they were able to do throwing the football. And they'll need to get things in gear as they trail here at the break. Final adjustments being made in both locker rooms. We're just about ready for the second half. And for the call, let's get you back up to Nashville, Music City, in Brandon Gott.
All right, Coach.
On one, ready?
Mixon will get it to start the second half. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Here's Burrow. Open man is Higgins. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And it'll leave them with 3rd and a full yard to go.
Here we go.
On 3rd and 1, Burrow dumps it off to Mixon. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. And they call it a loss of a yard there. And that'll bring up 4th down. But looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackle him for a loss.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Titans, they've got the football back, and they've got it in great field position. Play action. It's Tannehill. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. On 2nd down, here's Henry. And they'll get him down right about the 20. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. It's caught over the middle, Hooper. And the Titans are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
If this is an offense in need of getting a few good things to happen, here's one right here. They've had their share of struggles in key moments, but that's a nice throw and nice work after the throw, and they're set up now with a 1st and goal.
And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. And they go play action now. Burrow. This is caught. It's Boyd. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. This drive starting off on the right foot. 18 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Burrow looking to pass. And that's caught one more time by Boyd. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
Well, so far, little to no resistance by the defense on this drive alone. 3 passes, 3 completions, 3 first downs. They're taking it to him, and it's paying off.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing again, it's Burrow. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on 1st down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid game to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4. Now the old pass completion for no gain, not something you want to call up out of the playbook too often.
Yeah, most offensive coordinators don't have that on their play sheet, so they've got to go back and scramble after this one. But right now, with what they're telling receivers about making sure you take care of the ball in open field, sometimes the fighting for extra yardage doesn't come as a result. That and good tackling can lead to no yards gained.
From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. Swings this out here for Cohen. And this won't be enough. Stopped a yard short after a gain of 3. 4th down. Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And that's going to bring up the 4th down. It's the Bengals in possession of the football and in possession of the lead as well as we start the fourth. 4th down. Here's Joe Burrow. Got a man. It's Chase. He completes it. Touchdown. Jamar Chase. His 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on. They begin with Henry. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. To throw is Tannehill. They set up the screen for Henry. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. And we got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. The Titans on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Back to throw, Tannehill. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Here you go, right here.
Desperation time for Tannehill on 4th down. And he'll Bengals set to take over. They are working on that very impressive 9-game win streak, looking to get it to 10 as they've got the lead here. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
A draw play for Mixon. He'll get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line.
Well, that's a pretty good drive starter right there. And I don't know, partner, if you're even thinking about sitting on the ball right now. They may just want to run their regular offense.
In plus territory. And as an offensive coordinator, you don't want your team to go into a shell, do you?
No, you really don't, because as soon as you take your foot off the gas, it's real hard to put it back on and mash it, because once everyone's emotions come down, hard to start them up again. So I think he may want to keep them cranking high right here.
59 yards rushing on 12 carries for him. I guess he was saving his best for last, so to speak. Longest run of the day coming here in the 4th quarter right there.
And that type of run makes for a better night for him and his teammates, doesn't it? To be able to produce this late in the game can lead to some big smiles and satisfaction in the locker room after this.
Touchdown, Bengals! Jamar Chase, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Bengals add on to their lead. On 1st down, it's Tannehill. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete. Well, hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Tannehill now to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11.
But one thing I do know, these guys on defense, they don't want this game to end. They're winning by multiple touchdowns. They've shut down the opposing quarterback in a big way, and they're still picking up sacks as we approach the end of this one.
So 3rd and long after the sack. Tough task for Tannehill and the Titans. He'll look to throw. On the slant, Burks. They'll wind up with 17 on that one, but they're still a bit short here for fourth.
A gain of 17 yards. It's fourth down.
They'll run for it with Henry. Derrick Henry denied here on fourth down. And that will force a turnover on downs. There's a look at receiver Jamar Chase as the Bengals get set to go on offense. This defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way you could get a trade for him? Bring him over to our team so we don't have to cover him anymore, because he is really having a heck of a ball game, isn't he?
Boy, he is. I don't know that mid-game trade's going to happen, but good thought. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, fourth quarter, continuing to throw the football.
Ready?
Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say, don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Open man is Chase, complete. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
5 yards on the play. And it's third.
Here we go.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Now it's Burrow. Throwing the out route, finding Boyd for the completion. Touchdown! Tyler Boyd. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals are closing. On first down, Tannehill. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Incomplete. Intended for Austin Hooper. Jackson Hill on the coverage.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. From the gun, here's Tannehill. This is Jeff Swaim, the tight end. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair.
Here we go, here we go.
Tannehill on first down. And caught by Henry. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling him almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Here we go, here we go.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Throwing again is Tannehill. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far at 2nd down.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
So 3rd and long after the sack. Tough task for Tannehill and the Titans.
He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
They snap it to Tannehill. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and it'll be a turnover on downs. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
Over the middle, he finds Higgins.
The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now it's Burrow. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Here we go.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
11, 11, 11, 11. 11, 11. 11 mighty. 11 mighty.
Now Burrow. This pass complete to Higgins. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 12-yard line.
Here we go. 11 MT. 11 MT.
And Burrow going to throw again. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues.
Here we go. Here we go.
On 1st and 10, Tannehill. And this throw will be intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line.
But with this advantage, this defense knew that passes were coming, and they stayed in position, Charles,
Here we go.
and picked one off here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, what a way to cap things off, huh? Because I think this is part of the game within the game. They see the scoreboard, they see what they can accomplish, and they went for it.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one,
he's got a man complete. A big play there for Cincinnati. And even 40 yards.
A gain of 40 yards.
From the red zone now, here's Burrow first down. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ballgame.